You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt here, and I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers for next week. These run from Monday, January 29th, 2024, all the way through Friday, February 2nd, 2024. We have got lots of front burner action, and bear in mind, by Thursday, we are in the first day of February sweeps, and even though Days isn't on network TV anymore, they still do the sweeps thing. They haven't failed us since they moved over to streaming. So I'm excited about what's going to go on. I'm going to unpack all these weekly spoilers for you. If you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Let's jump in. Monday, January 29th, 2024, season 59. We're already on episode 111. Kate Roberts tells her honey, Roman Brady, that she's still worried that Lucas Horton is in danger. Lucas, though, is out of Statesville prison. He is someplace else. Look for a standalone video about that. It's somewhere fun and weird. Theresa Donovan plays Truth or Dare with Alex Kiriakis, but let's be real, he's not going to get the truth out of her. Come on. Marlena wants Steve Johnson's help because she notices something is eating at her husband, John Black. I mean, gosh, he almost Kung Fu Panda'd her the other day. What was that about? Everett Lynch comes clean to Stephanie Johnson about something on Monday. That sounds great. I don't think he's going to tell her the whole truth, because if he did, she'd pack his bags and kick his butt out of Salem. I cannot imagine how he's going to try to explain things. He's just lucky that he hasn't run face first into Stephanie when she was chatting with Jada. As a matter of fact, Stephanie and Jada are chatting this week, and Stephanie calls Everett to come meet her there, kind of like an impromptu double date. He shows up, he opens the door, he sees Jada, he does a 180 and he leaves. So he's got to explain himself to Stephanie on Monday. Their conversation starts this Friday on the 26th and carries over into Monday. And several of the conversations that happen on Monday start on Friday. So you guys, some of you come in and say, that already happened on Friday. Yeah, you should know by now that stuff that starts on Friday on Days carries over into Monday. So yeah, a lot of these conversations are going to start this week, but they're going to carry over into next week. Tuesday, January 30th, 2024, season 59, episode 112. Wendy Shin spends some girl time with Ava Vitali, of course, her boyfriend's mom. They seem to get along all right. I wonder if she's going to get any answers out of her, and if Ava is going to try and tell her the lie about this fake fling with Stefan. Steve tells Kayla Brady that he's very worried about Konstantin Meleounis. I wonder if he's going to tell her about Konstantin picking into him about his past and about the pawn and all that good stuff. Leo Stark sees Stephanie leaving Everett's room at the Salem Inn. Is Lady Whistleblower going to tattle on a walk of shame? That'd be interesting. Paulina Price shows up at the hospital in a panic on Tuesday, and she surprises Dr. Sarah Horton. Stefan DiMera is in a terrible mood, and Johnny DiMera happens to run afoul of his uncle because of it. Wednesday, January 31st, 2024 is episode 113 of the current season. Harris and Jada make another drug bust, and then they celebrate a big win. It looks like some of the intel that Lucas got them is paying off. I wonder if this drug bust is going to be at the bistro. That's pretty interesting. Xander Cook gets a strange phone call, and then he demands answers from Stefan. Hey, is this going to be some phone call from the prison? Is it going to be something about Gabby? I'm just trying to figure out the Xander Stefan locus of overlap. What is the Venn diagram on these two overlapping? I mean, yeah, interesting. Chanel Dupree starts planning her wedding and has some help from Mama Paulina. They're going to have their wedding on Valentine's Day, which I'm sure Paulina wants because she's got to deal with cancer treatments. Alex confronts Brady Black on Wednesday and accuses him of still wanting Theresa Donovan. I don't think Brady wants to want Theresa, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want her. So Alex is probably onto something. And Johnny asks Chad DiMera to be his best man at his Valentine's Day wedding. Thursday, February 1st, season 59, episode 114. Theresa has a crisis at work at Bella Magazine. Alex can't seem to help her, so it may be Brady that has to help out. Pretty interesting. Several people told Alex not to revive Bella Magazine and definitely not to put her in charge. I wonder if he's going to eat crow over this decision. Sloan Peterson and Eric Brady are trying to hit the sheets, but they keep getting interrupted while they are trying to get intimate. Harris has a session with Marlena, and he tells her he's fallen in love with Ava Vitali. And Lucas thinks an interview could help him get out of a bind, and he asks Chad and Everett for help. But he's not in prison, so I wonder if he thinks doing this expose will make it where he can get out of basically the witness protection situation that he is in next week. Friday, February 2nd, episode 115 of the current season. Stefan and Ava are both sexually frustrated. Kind of a weird spoiler. He told Gabby that he and Ava had to make up this fake affair. So she knows about that. But this spoiler is very new. I mean, his wife's been in prison since November, so it's been a minute since he's had any, and Ava hasn't slept with Harris that I can remember. So it's been a while since she's had someone in her bed. I know a lot of you guys don't want them to hit the sheets. I don't want them to hit the sheets, but they might hit the sheets. We'll see. Stephanie confesses something to Everett that drops his jaw. I wonder if it's something like, oh, by the way, Jada's coming over. She'll be here in 5 minutes, where he can't run away. That'd be a lot of fun. He needs busted. Xander and Sarah have a double dinner date with Konstantin and Maggie. Why is Maggie Horton buying all his BS? It is disturbing, and I'm glad that Patch and John are onto him. John and Marlena are enjoying a night alone, but then Theresa and Brady crash. What is Theresa doing with Brady? Where's Alex? Why isn't he watching her? All right, I've got a few undated spoilers for next week. And remember, last 2 days of the week, Thursday and Friday, are when February sweeps kicks off. Undated spoilers. Somebody in Salem is dangerous when they are cornered. What springs to my mind is Konstantin, maybe Clyde. But I think Konstantin's going to use that pawn card that he has for something. Love may not conquer all for one troubled couple. I feel like that is Harris and Ava, because he does tell her that he loves her this week. And I think she does love him, but she can't say anything because she doesn't want him, in the line of fire with Clyde. Teresa's conflicted and really wants to come clean to Alex. I still don't think the Truth or Dare game will get the truth out. There's supposed to be a big mystery coming for February sweeps. I don't know if there's going to be some kind of whodunit. Maybe a good old-fashioned murder mystery. You know that Days loves those. Maybe Clyde dies, but I think if he does die, I don't think anybody's going to care who done it. I wonder if it's going to be something with Everett. We'll see. Sloan is angst-ridden, and she is soon going to come up with a plan to get Nicole back her baby while still keeping her own butt out of the fire. We'll see how that goes. It's hard to imagine, but I did a standalone video, so go back and look for that, because I think I came up with a good scenario where she could actually get away with it, at least for now. All right, if you have not already, please reach down, click subscribe. Be sure to drop your comments on what you are excited to see this week on Days of Our Lives, and come back soon. I'm here talking days 7 days a week with y'all. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.